Good morning. Oh, shake. Good morning and welcome to day 4 of CATHROVISION. You may have noticed that the upload schedule over the last few days has been a bit erratic, especially the pink bike video going up really late. So I want to start this morning with a rant. So, usual day is up at about 6:30, get on the hill for maybe about 8, filming the riders till depending on when practice finishes, and then I go to the editing room and I work as fast as I can to get that edit out. Usually going on past World Cups, that's about midnight, sometimes later. But the media room here is at the top of the hill and they close it at 8 PM. So I tried, but I cannot get my edits finished before the kick is out the media room. Reason they do that is the only way back down the hill to where everyone stays is on the gondola and it doesn't stay open late. Really frustrating. So I understand the problem there, but surely you should put the media room at the bottom of the hill if that's the case. And I know it maybe sounds a little bit like I'm just complaining over nothing, but a lot of the other media guys are having the same problem as well. These World Cups, they get all their exposure and happen because of the media team putting out videos, photos and everything which you see on social media, websites and all that. That's what builds the hype up about the events. And for them to just not really take the media people into consideration feels a bit crap, to be honest. But anyway, we're working around it. Some people are lucky and they've got good Wi-Fi in their hotels to upload. Personally, I was sat outside the tourist info centre because that was the fastest Wi-Fi I could find trying to upload the pink bike vid. This was like 1 in the morning. The upload kept cutting out and yeah, I didn't get up in time. So I couldn't upload the video until I got back to the media room at 7 AM this morning. But anyway, that's enough complaining. A lot of complaining. Today's race day, practice is about to start. So I've finally got the pink bike video uploaded about 10 minutes ago. I'm going to grab my stuff and go and film. Oh, and I forgot my hat this morning. Some people will be really thankful for that, but me, I'm pissed. Actually, before I go up, I've got a little bit of time. Let's go and do a couple Patreon questions around the pits.
Chris Maltby wants to know, what is your view on the controversial subject of pineapple on pizza?
Negative.
Negative. A big, strong negative.
I'm vegetarian, so I guess the only reason you'd order a pineapple pizza is like one of them Hawaiians with ham on it, so I ain't going to eat ham. So no, I probably wouldn't put pineapple on pizza, not a chance.
What would be your preferred choice of pizza topping?
Oof. Mushrooms and olives.
Alright, cool.
No questions asked there, like.
Good luck for today, mate.
Alright, cheers, mate.
Nice. So, Reece, you're getting worked over here, but I got a question for you. It's from Ruairidh Bruithain-Caerr, I think.
Right, we'll go with that. I wouldn't say it again.
So, if you could create any 3-animal hybrid, what would it be?
Yeah, that's a really hard question. I don't know how on earth you came up with that. I think you've got too much time on your hands. But I'd probably have to go, sometimes I feel pretty endangered, especially this weekend, so I'd have to go with the white rhino, a polar bear, and probably the bumblebees. We need to save the bumblebees. If there are no bumblebees, there's no strawberries or avocados.
So is that like a fluffy rhino with like bee wings or something?
Yeah, pretty much. I'd probably go with a bee because small things are cuter. You know, if we're really aiming this at the general public here, you got to go cute. You got to capture them. So probably go for a small, fluffy white bee with a rhino horn on it. That's what I'd go for.
Right, good luck.
I have no idea how you mix those letters, but as you will.
Good luck for today.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Cutting it fine as usual. 1 minute before first rider on track. This section is really cool though. Gotta make a level place to stand so I don't put my back out. Perfect. Yes, Daniel. Look at that tire mark, is that brilliant? I have to play that back in slow-mo. This is the entrance to the section. Straight down the middle is the main line. It's really bumpy and bucks riders that hit it fast. Some riders sneak down the right where the bumps are smaller and easier to control. Some riders send it off the first rise here to the second one here. That's from here all the way to here. Most riders send it from the second rise here to the third rise here. You can see the distance from this angle. There are big gaps. Riders then tank it into this right hand turn complete with big soft hole. Look at the size of that monster. The dirt is real soft, which means the hole keeps getting bigger and bigger. To combat this, some riders are taking a detour around this tree. This puts them at the corner with the hole from this angle, allowing them to inside the hole. Also gives them major exit speed. Other riders are being real sneaky and cornering just inside of the hole, but there is less grip here and it's harder to carry speed. All this talk about this hole, how much of an issue is it really? Well, just watch this. The reason riders are doing this is because you need to lean back as you hit a big hole, but to rail a turn you need your weight more centered. Riders have to find the balance between leaning back so they don't fold in the hole and staying centered enough that they can rail the turn. Easy peasy.
Come on, Maggie!
Hold on.
Yes, Daniel! This was obviously a point of interest for the riders, so they studied and either changed their line or changed their approach. Let's get the stopwatch out. Here we have Greenland on the mainline variation and Fru on the wide line. Right here you can see Greenland has pulled big time on Fru. Will missing the holes give Fru a speed boost? It sure does. That one was close to call. Next up, Levesque sneaks inside the hole and Mulally takes the wide. 3/5? No, 2/5 of the way down? Looks like the slow setup from Mulally lost him too much time on that one. Sirigo on the wide, Gibson smashing the main. Oh, these are turning out to be really similar. I'm surprised. So that's it, practice done for race day. They only get an hour in the morning. So hopefully managed to get a bit of a comparison there. Main reason I went to that section is because I'd heard in the pits that Amari was doing that wide line. So I was wanting to get a nice clip of him and compare it with the other fastest riders. And I missed him. So annoying. But I managed to get most of his line, so hopefully we can do some kind of comparison with it. Fingers crossed. Okay, Pierron on the wide and Vergier on the main. so close again. It looks like it's going to be personal preference on this one. When I was watching, I felt like the wide line could be about as fast until I saw Brute come down. If Brute wasn't the fastest through there, I will be shocked. Right, here's the two fastest riders in this section, both on the same mainline variant. Both sneak to the rider's right to miss the heavy compression, but McDonald gaps the next compression and Vergier squashes. That gap gives Brooke a bike length over Vergier. McDonald rails the turn and holds that gap all the way to the finish and is the official king of this section. Because the media room's at the top of the hill, I've got to walk all the way down and get the gondola back up. So I'm going to go do that, but I'm also going to get last little bit of chat around the pits with some Patreon questions. Remember, if you want to ask the pros some questions, donate on Patreon and you can. Let's get up there. So Tom Cislinski, he wants to know if you could complement your normal downhill training with either BMX, track laps, or hitting the gym, which would you choose and why? So you're only allowed to do one. Which would you choose?
That's a good question. Dang. I do a lot of both of the BMX and gym, but I'd probably say gym because it's more versatile. You can do a lot of different things in the gym. Like you can do heavy weights, you can do circuits, you can kind of like get more body groups and muscle groups that we use for downhilling. With BMX, it's riding a bike and doing really good, but I just think it'd be hard to get a lot of upper body strength going for downhill, especially on the BMX track. So we'll say gym.
Cool. And he also says, I hope your birthday wishes come true.
Sweet. Yeah,
Cool.
Yesterday was good, but today hopefully we can get the win again.
Cool. Good
Thank
luck,
you.
man.
So we have one final question from Adam Hindle, and I was going to do some smart interview thing where I interview myself and then cut it together, but it's really hard and I don't have enough time. But anyway, he wants to know, I love the pre-race analysis and line choice, but what about post-race analysis to show where the winner won it? I really want to do this, but to do that I'd need the live feed footage, and it costs a lot of money to get that from Red Bull. So the only way I'd be able to do that is if I made a post-race analysis show for Red Bull. That would be cool. Don't know if that'll happen, but that'd be the only way to do it that's not going to cost a load of money. But yeah, so that's all the footage. That is all the videos from Valnord. I'm back home in Scotland now. I'm about to embark on about 3 weeks of solid coaching and then straight off to Canada. So I have no time. There will probably be no videos until Canada. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to help donate towards getting me out to Canada, hit the link in the description. If you enjoyed these videos, hit the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I'll hopefully see you in Canada. Awesome. See you then.